Hello, beautiful Woo family. It is Friday. How are y'all doing? Ooh, it is smoking up in here, darling. I am getting down with the Palo Santo, seeing everybody trickling in into the comments. Welcome to the Coco Show, May 23rd. It's 1 p.m. Eastern Time. We are live and we are alive and feeling well. Please tell me in the comments, how was your goddamn week? Let's see who's here. I see all of y'all. Thank you for tuning in. Earth Dragon J, good morning, darling. I see all of you guys. I'm so happy that you guys are here. I've missed y'all. Okay, goodness girl, you go and do you, girl. You go and do you, girl. I've missed you guys so much. Last Friday I had to pre-record my show, but here we are live. But before we hop into it, because I got a lot to chat, so please bear with your system. And let's begin with liking, sharing, subscribing to our Rumble channel, Jean Claude at Beyond Mystic. And if you are a YouTube lover, we got you there too, boo boo. Jean Claude Beyond Mystic 003. I'm telling you guys, thank you so much for sharing all of our information, all of our shows, because yesterday on the Rumble leaderboard, we touched two spots, 7 and 8, with Janine's Quick Draw Thursday show right here, and number 8, the Breaking Beyond the News, Breaking Woo's public show that's on Rumble and on X. And y'all, today I'm live as well on YouTube. But when I'm going to get down in the gritty, nitty gritty, I'll have to log off of YouTube. So you guys that are watching on YouTube, hello, Sophie from YouTube channel watching. How you doing, girl? Nice to see you. Well, nice to chat with you. So for those that are watching on YouTube, when I'm going to shut down the YouTube live show, we'll all go towards X or on Rumble when we're going to start to go into the nitty and gritty of what's been happening this week and what's the news we've been covering as well. And as don't forget, a couple days left. It's ending on Sunday, the dowsing workshop with our dear Ashala, our dear Gemini Queen. 50% off with promo code dowsing50. I personally did this workshop as well and I loved it. And since then, I've been, listen, I bring my pendulum everywhere with me here at my office desk. And when I leave my office, I have it in my purse. So whenever you need a dowsing session with me, I am there with my friends. It's always in my purse or wherever in my pocket. It's always following me. So, anyways, please tell me, y'all, how was your week? And I just wanted to bring a little reminder. Let me pull this up here and start preparing my slides. So, remember that last week when I pre-recorded the show that I showed a clip from Janine, and she was mentioning that past weekend, what she was saying, the weekend that's coming up, that was the weekend of the 17th and 18th of May. I was looking at my calendar, and that there's going to be a lot of news coming out, that it's going to be very overwhelming, a lot of comms, trying to be polite on the tubes. And I said to you guys very clearly that I was tuning off of all social media, off of all news. And I was saying to myself, no, not today. So I want to talk about that during this live show, about all of the news that came out this past weekend, of course. However, what caught me this week during our live shows here at Beyond Mystic, I'll put this up here, is one of course, Meg's show, her daily astro show on May 21st. That would cover May 21st and May 22nd astrology. And I said to myself, like, I had a calling that I had to share this information, because even I was called out to share this information and remind myself of balancing our divine masculine and divine feminine. And I do catch myself a lot working into my masculine, divine masculine mode, and not taking the time to rest and be more in my divine feminine. And I really wanted to share this clip of Meg, just a friendly reminder that we just have to tune in and see in which energy that we're working with during our week to just regroup ourselves. And yes, Sassy Cindy 76, Meg is on fuego, honey. She is on fuego. Even, look at that. Mi amiga Carla, ¿cómo estás? Todo mucho bien. So yeah, Carla's saying herself, she's been binge watching Meg. Same here. And she is on the dot. So let's check out Meg with her latest show on May 21st this week. Just a friendly reminder of our energies and how to balance it all out.
Guidance, loving messages from the universe. Taking deep breaths. Ooh, we got the High Priestess. Ooh, we got the Queen of Cups. She's been showing up a lot lately. She has been showing up a lot. Women and the Hermit. Wow. Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay, what strikes me about this right off the bat is it's like the Queen of Cups in the middle, who I've been pulling her nonstop. This was actually my personal tarot card for the week ahead. Yes, Linda, Secrets and Emotions. And it's interesting because the Queen of Cups she's very emotional. She's like the master of the emotional realm and vulnerability and wearing her heart on her sleeve. The affirmation is be open to the receiving and healing of nurturing you need. And isn't it interesting, on either side, we have a feminine, a very strong major arcana feminine, the High Priestess, and on the other side of her, a very strong major arcana masculine, the Hermit. And isn't that interesting? I said before I pulled cards and we were looking at the charts, this Venus trine Mars is very much a balancing act between our divine masculine and our divine feminine, which it's very powerful for us to self-reflect and look at ourselves and be honest with ourselves about what side, what polarity are we more in? Are we being more currently in the feminine, or are we being currently more in the masculine, right? And I feel this Queen of Cups saying like it's very in alignment at this time. One of the things that's going to stabilize us emotionally and just overall in every aspect is looking at your masculine side and your feminine side and maybe making a little bit of a change, right? So some of you guys might not like me saying this, okay, but I'll just tell it like it is. If you are a divine feminine, if you are a woman, if you are a high priestess, okay, we cannot be in the masculine all the time. If you are a woman, you need to be making regular time for rest, for relaxation, for pleasure, for giving back to yourself, for creativity, right? Yeah, Linda, exactly. Venus trine Mars. To be in the feminine. And if you're a masculine, I know this Hermit, he's a little bit more, he's not like totally out there, hey, I'm the guy's guy and I'm out there and I'm getting all the shit done. He's more of a wise masculine, but still a masculine nonetheless. If you are a man, right, you need to be on a regular basis being active to be mentally optimistic and happy. You need to be being of service, right? You need to be protective of the women and the children and of yourself. And some people may get pissed off with me saying that, but that's just natural. Women are women and men are men, right? And I have nothing against gay people, bisexual, nothing like that. I'm just talking about, we each hold one of those polarities within us. And are we honoring the polarity that we are? If you're a woman today going into tomorrow to be able to stabilize, are you honoring your divine feminine? Are you overexerting the divine masculine, which as a woman will make us feel burnt out and depressed and anxious, right? And as a masculine, are you not feeling inspired? Are you not hanging out with people that are motivating you? Do you not have goals? Or are you not working towards something? Are you not being physically active? So I'm just getting that message very strong. If anyone is feeling emotionally off, look at your masculine side and look at your feminine side and see where are you balanced in between them, or are you really far in one of them, which actually isn't in alignment with your polarity of who you are. Does that make sense, you guys? So, for example, like I'm a woman, and if you guys can't tell, some people there's somebody, okay, side note, sorry, ADD side note, there's somebody who, I don't know, watches Beyond Mystic or something that thinks I'm a transgender and made all these really fucked up like collages of how my elbows are that of a man and like my cheeks are a man. Anyways, that's a whole other story. Anyways, I'm a woman, if you guys can't tell, and I work a lot as a woman, which is masculine, right? So I definitely need to check myself of bringing myself back into the feminine. And I just like to share the personal examples with you, right? Because as a woman, it's not good for me to just be on in the masculine all the freaking time. There needs to be rest. There needs to be enjoyment. There needs to be creativity. There needs to be receiving, right?
I am so, first of all, Meg is on the dot. I had to share that message because I felt the calling. It was speaking directly to me. And I'm pretty sure there's many of everybody that's watching right now that is going to feel in tune with this message. Sorry for me giggling at the same time, but y'all in the comments. Okay. Now, let me just pull out some comments here. Be journey. I'm a tomboy. I'm balanced between male and female. Honey, get it, girl. Get it, or guy. But I totally like my whole what I say, yeah, high school. I was pretty much a tomboy as well. So I totally agree. And I saw somebody as well saying, I don't have a dress. If you would see me, like I ain't got no shame to show y'all, but I am in joggers all day, every day, or in jeans. Listen, that's what float my boats. Y'all leave me alone. Don't judge me, okay? And for that message, well, I had to share this message as well because I did pull some oracle cards. You guys know before I start my show, Palo Santo, my whole office, my area, and then I'll pull cards for a message to share with everybody that's watching. And I have here my dear SN Milton. She went camping and unplugged for 5 days. It felt amazing. I felt so re-energized. Nature is the best medicine. Now listen up, honey. Y'all, I can't make this up. I pulled out this card. Sisterhood of the Rose, beauty and devotion. Now, the message. SN Milton, girl, we cannot make this up. You are being called to spend more time in nature, as all the ancient secrets live there. Mother Earth is constantly whispering, spend time admiring her creations, and you'll be rewarded with insight and grace. Now, honey, okay, girl, she is connected to the divine. Straight up, you go, girl. She was there in nature, taking it all in. And I am so happy to read this message from you, SN Milton. This is just like we can't make this up, y'all. We just can't. What are we have here as comments? Fire with an N. Yep, tomboy here too, but feeling balance. Okay, honey. Okay, okay, good. I'm not the only one. I'm so happy to be chit-chatting with everybody here. Now, okay. So we have to take a step back, balance our two energies. As well for the guys watching, the fellas here that are watching, we have to tune in and recenter ourselves. And now, before I log off of YouTube, I could see here as well. I have sister nobody. I've been up and down, some bliss and some almost anxiety attack stuff, honey. This whole week I was exhausted. I was sleeping like a baby, but when I would wake up, it was so difficult. I felt like I got hit by a truck. And I had one specific, very troubling dream, very vivid. And it shook me to my core that even waking up in the morning, I was feeling sick to my stomach, that I felt like I wanted to, sorry to be so raw, but I felt like throwing up. I even shared this dream with Jean Claude and Janine, and I was like shook from this dream. So, yeah, the energies was too much. It was super intense. I felt like crap, but today, oddly, finally feeling great, feeling better. I slept like a baby, like the whole week, but today was better waking up. I just took a little bit more time to sleep this morning, and then I was up and running. And I was excited to come and chat with y'all. You know how it is. I got this comment here as well. Last week felt like a pressure cooker without the lid, but still cooking. Honey, you are damn right, it is. And I just want to come back to these, well, especially this past weekend, the the news that we were getting. Now let's get down. Let's get down and boogie and let's go into the nitty and gritty. Okay, y'all? Y'all ready? Help a sister up. Because I'm like, what in the okay? I'm trying to be ready for this summer because we're going to have a hell of a summer. Jean Claude, Janine, Cliff, and all of the shows. We're preparing ourselves for this. Listen, I'm trying to get so prepared that I booked an appointment last week. Was that last week? Yeah, with a naturopath. I'm saying with my French accent, but whatever. Naturopath. I booked with a new naturopath because I wanted to like step up my game of like the intake, what I'm putting into my body, and literally treat my body like a temple to be ready for what's coming up in this woo family, in the woo universe, in the woo news, to not like get sick, break down, protect my energy. Honey, I just got my new plan of supplements, what to take out of my day to day, what I take out, what I take in as food, what to replace it with. Listen, I was overwhelmed. I just received the email this morning from her. She's amazing, and yeah, I was really overwhelmed. But now I got this. I just have to take it step by step, and I'm going to really treat my body like a temple. Listen, we take care of our cars, we need to take care of our body better than our cars. We take our cars to the garage for the oil change, the tire change, whatever, name it. We're like I catch myself taking care of my car like better than my own body. So now it's the time to step it up for myself, and whatever it is for you, whatever floats your boat, whatever rings your bell, do it. Now is the time. We need to be ready for this upcoming wave of news that's coming for summer. So listen, this past weekend, the pressure cooker. Janine called it in her cards that there's going to be a lot of calm in the news. So now, did y'all listen? Like I said, I tuned out. The only moment I heard about this news is when I was filming with Janine, was producing her backstage during, I think it was her World News. Um, and then she said, okay, we're preparing before the show. And she's like, okay, take this news out. And I started to dig in. I'm like, what the? I'll share it with y'all. Please tell me y'all saw this, because I was like, this is not happening. Come on. I will share the information. I'm pretty much sure that all of y'all saw this coming. So let's check it out.
As a Mexican Navy training ship struck the underside of the Brooklyn Bridge last night. 2 people were killed, and according to Mexican authorities, 11 more are in critical condition.
Now, the ship's masts were just too tall to clear the bridge, and we're talking several feet too tall, like 33. The bridge has a navigational clearance of 127 feet, but this ship is 160 feet tall, again, 33 feet higher.
With no power, it drifted backwards. The captain no longer could control it. We don't know whether or not he meant to go under that bridge at all. We want to show you a different angle. This was a shot from the Brooklyn Promenade. You can see there were men standing on the bottom rung of what are called the cross trees of the mast as the ship crashed. They were trying to crawl towards the center to safety. There was also one sailor who was hanging from a rope after the mast collapsed. Eyewitness News reporter Shantae Lands live for us from Pier 36, where the ship is now docked. Shantae, good morning.
Michelle and Tony, good morning. 2 people died, 11 others are in critical condition. That's according to the Mexican Navy, as you mentioned. But the ship is right here at Pier 36 right now after it crashed into the Brooklyn Bridge. The video that we've been showing all day that went viral from multiple angles, multiple people saw it. It snapped. 3 of those masts snapped at the time. A total of 22 people were hurt. And this is out of 277 people that were on the ship at the time. The Mexican Navy said it was on an international goodwill tour. During a press conference late last night, Mayor Adams, the NYPD, and FDNY said the boat's captain lost control of the ship after it lost power. This morning, we saw sailors walking around on board. It's not clear if they're staying on the boat, but here's some background on it. The ship is called Guatemoc. It's a training ship that it just left from Pier 17 last night. It was supposed to head south and sail out of New York Harbor with a stop on the Brooklyn waterfront to refuel before heading to Iceland. New York City's Office of Emergency Management says it instead was heading in the wrong direction before striking the Brooklyn Bridge. And Michelle, you touched on it. Many people witnessed this in horror.
We went to the corner of the building to watch it take off. There were...
Okay, we don't need to see more. Now, y'all go on X or go and search on social media. First of all, you're going to see many clips of people filming this incident. It's very intense when you're like seeing that. I could only imagine. Now, can somebody tell me in the images? Let me see if I have an image here. Please allow me to just search, because let me tell you right now, I'm going to try to be cool, calm, and collected because we're still here on YouTube. Okay, I got this image right here. Okay, let me share it. And then let's chat. And then we'll log off on YouTube. For those who are watching on YouTube, come and join us on Rumble, Beyond Mystic, y'all. Now let's just watch this clip, this little snippet, and let's chat. Okay? Now, these are where I'll put it on mute. Filming, watching this boat. This is very sad. So for people that got hurt, sending all my love and light to the family. Now, okay, now look at everybody here that is watching on the boardwalk. Now, okay, we've seen enough. Todo está bien. We're done. We get the message. Now, can somebody tell me why in the world that everybody that's there filming with their phone are cool, calm, and collected? I know there's some images on different accounts that you see people like, oh no. Listen, if my... I'm gonna speak properly, okay? My mom might be watching this. If I was there on that boardwalk and I look up and I see a boat now let's bring the Coco hood up. If I see a boat finna hit the Brooklyn Bridge, you best believe that my black ass is going to be as quick as Lucien Ball. I'll be throwing away my flip-flops, putting in my Nike shoes, and I am gone. I'll be the best runner alive. You better call the Guinness Book of Records and put in my name and say Coco is the quickest runner alive. Hell to the no that you'll see me taking my phone. I don't have my phone here and filming and like, oh, okay. So if that for the newbies that are here at Beyond Mystic, I know it could be a little bit shocking, like, but what is Coco trying to say? Thank you. I'd be running. If that is not a psyop, a calm, I don't know. We're chatting. We're just chit-chatting. I don't know. But you best believe that I would be the quickest runner that you would ever seen in your life. And everybody knows that I am not a runner, but you trust and believe, sister and brother, that my ass is not staying there and watching that boat go into the Brooklyn Bridge. Nope, not today. Not today, Satan. You're not getting me today. You better go in the back of the class, Satan. Not today. Not with me. I am so sorry, but that is a no. Now, everybody that's watching on YouTube, let's hop in and go into the Rumble channel because we are going to go and get down and we're going to boogie, honey. Now let me just log out. Edit. Yes.